Evaluate our own speech, sometimes we don't see ourselves accurately. You might think you had the power of a lion, but actually you come across as a postcat. Understood? Yeah? Well, but seldom people so don't have that much self-esteem. Conversely, you might lack self-confidence because you are so focused on your shortcomings and you can't see your own good points, right? Most of people will too modest to look at the good parts of themselves. So by doing evaluation, we try to look at the good parts on others, right? No matter they did good or did bad, we always try to look at some good parts to praise others and to encourage others. So today we have two speakers. The evaluation can benefit speakers by providing, today we can provide Anson and Peggy. We can provide them immediate feedback and offering methods for improvement, and also building and maintaining speakers' self-confidence. So iron sharpens iron. Yeah. Evaluation is a win-win situation. Iron sharpens iron. Then why should I evaluate? When you're listening to a speech, it helps you to become a better listener. You have to be 100% concentrated, focused for 5 to 8 minutes. It is a great exercise, right? You can text a message when the speaker's making a speech, right? You have to be very focused. And also, doing notes is very important, right? You have to prepare a piece of white paper and try to write down some important parts, right? Yes. So we can say that you only have a short preparation time. Maybe after the speech, we will have the 10 minutes intermission time and maybe 15 minutes table topic. And as my observation, most individual evaluators skip the table topic session and practice outside the classroom, right? Yes, approximately you only have maybe 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes is long actually. Maybe you only have 10 minutes short preparation time. What's more, if you join the contest, the area contest or division contest, and unfortunately, you draw a lot and you got the first place to talk, you only maybe has less than 5 minutes to prepare. After the keynote speaker finished their speech, and the host will say, okay, all the contestants please go outside, and after 5 minutes, the first contestant have to make his evaluation. So only short period of time. What's more, in the contest, during the preparation time, they will take away your notes. You know, they will take away your notes until you get on the stage, because they think that it's fair. It's fair. Otherwise, if the first person, if they didn't take away your notes, the first person only have 5 minutes to prepare. Well, the last person leaves. For example, 7 contestants, each contestant for 3 minutes. So 7, 3 is 21. You may have 25 minutes, more than 25 to 30 minutes to prepare. That is not fair, right? So during the contest, your notes has to be taken away until you get on the stage to talk. Okay, so it's like a combination of prepared speech and table topic. You help others and also help yourself. So in short, you have to listen, analyze, and organize your ideas and feedback in a short period of time. You have to listen, okay, and analyze, and organize. And in the next part, I will tell you how to organize your evaluation. Yes, organize is very basic and very important. Well, it's also not difficult, very easy. So, double your brain power. Think fast, analyze, summarize, sharpen your skills equals do evaluations. Think fast, analyze, and summarize equals sharpen your skills and equals do evaluation. And this picture is just for fun. Double your brain power. It looks like a famous book. Well, some people may be afraid that I'm a newcomer. It's so difficult to make evaluation. No. It's just 3 minutes, baby. Just 3 minutes long. It's just 3 minutes, baby. Is this cute? 出卖了我的侄子。My friends, one of my friends, 5 months old baby. Yeah, it's just 3 minutes, baby. Well, actually, the approximate time of our evaluation is 2 minutes to 3 minutes. The minimum is 2 minutes. When it comes to 2 minutes, you will see the green board. And when it comes to 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will see the yellow board. And when it comes to 3 minutes, you will see the red board. And you have to stop your speech until 3 minutes 30 seconds. Otherwise, it will be disqualified. Okay, so timer is very important. Timer plays an important role for the contestant or the speaker because it will tell you the time, and it is an easy hint to help you control your speech, right? Have you ever made an evaluation? Please raise your hand. Let me know. Maggie, Johnny, and you too. Jeremy, you haven't? You are qualified, undoubtedly. Okay.
Do you mean in the club?
Yeah, in the club or in other where?
Okay.
Where did you make an evaluation?
Because I once took the course in the presentation class, so everyone has to do your evaluation to speak. Yeah.
Oh yeah, do evaluation. How long does it take?
It's short. It's like 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Yes. Talking this. Okay. I will show you one slide first. Yes, evaluation. I think it's applicable in many areas of our life, right? For example, boss to workers, co-workers to co-worker, or please wait a minute. Friend to friend, spouse to spouse. In our daily life, we made evaluation, right? So how do you communicate your evaluation outside of Toastmasters? Today, maybe your co-worker did a report, or we are going to do a group presentation. And how to tell others the good part and more importantly, the bad part. How to tell them, how to communicate to them. So evaluation is in our life. And in the final part of the study group discussion, I will also ask you to give me evaluation for my presentation today. So it's applicable in many areas of our life, just like what Instant did before. Okay, so I will go back. It's just 3 minutes. And next, so what do I say in an evaluation? IE is individual evaluation. And I heard Joy say, oh, it takes time. What's wrong? Okay, Joy say, IE also equals to improvement and encouragement. Improvement and encouragement. Yeah, you get the progress and encourage others, and also encourage yourself. Build up your self-esteem. Okay, So again, if you go to see a movie, what question would you ask afterwards? So as a speech. Did you like the speech? What did you like about it? What is your favorite part of the speech? Or what was the funnest part? This was the good part, right? You have to come up with some advantage, come up with some good part, right? So yeah, you should ask yourself what was your favorite part and mention in your evaluation. For example, oh, it's so funny, or something. Well, I have a same feeling with him, etc. And how did you feel when maybe someone will cry, drop off tears during her speech? So what's your feeling when he bursts off of tears? Was it too long or too short? Maybe his opening is too long, right? Or maybe he told a story, but I think it's too short, right? So maybe if you think he told a story and that's too short or lack of something, you can tell him to talk about more. Or which part did you extend to hear, right? And did you like the ending? Someone will sing a song as an ending. Yeah, do you like the ending? Or how did you leave her feeling? You mean, what is the takeaway? What is your takeaway from a speech? Yeah, maybe does it encourage you, or does it give you some inspiration about your life, about your work, etc. So okay, so these are the basic questions. And how to evaluate effectively before the speech, show that you are interested. Anson, what is your speech title today?
Yes. It's like tips of advertising.
Pardon?
Tips of the advertising.
Tips of advertising. Oh, very important. Look, before the speech, talk with the speaker about manual objectives, evaluation guidelines, or any additional concerns. Okay, so today, Anson's speech is tips about advertising. Okay, sounds interesting. It is your C2 speech, right? Or which level is it?
It's like C2, yeah.
Yeah, C2. Okay, C2. If you are in other Toastmaster clubs, they will focus on this one. Because C2, the manual of the C2 speech is organize your speech. So maybe there was some points in this level that the speaker and the evaluator has to focus on. So the manual objectives, organize your speech. It is well structured, or etc. And any additional concerns, chat with Anson. For example, where did you? It feels like it relates to your work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you work in.
Internet company.
You work in an internet company. Internet company.
Yeah, internet company.
Oh, internet company. Okay. So I believe that advertising is very important, right? Okay. Do you have any more message you want to tell us?
Yeah, actually it's like
Yes, please.
Actually
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Actually, I have taught this topic for once, but the talk is about like 30 minutes. It's about a whole essay about the marketing efficiency. First to some demographic data from the users. So it's a little bit academic, but I simplify it into like an easy version. So yeah, don't worry.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I believe we have a clear handout here, so we can got the ideas on your speech. And take notes is very important. Well, but the habit the habits vary to every individual person. For me, take notes. For me, I will prepare a short piece of paper, and when I listen to some good points, okay, I will mark either go, okay, good points. And there is a thing when I'm listening, and there were some bad points, I will draw a triangle here. Okay, triangle and some points. Actually, my habit is pretty simplified. Yeah. 我做笔记的方式比较简洁的。Well, but I provide another method like clear. I will open a. Wait a moment. I will let you see what clears look like. Clear's method. Okay. Evaluation. Okay, so as you can see that our webmaster spent lots of time writing these blogs. So if you have any question, you can just go and look for our website. There are lots of resources on it, right? Yeah. So here's the clearest method of note taking. Okay, she let me steal her PowerPoint to use it here. The very step of note taking. Okay, so actually everyone just have their own methods. So clear for your review and organize ideas right after the speech. For example, if I will use a piece of white paper, and maybe these parts is just for writing some notes, what I heard, and this part is some good points. I will mark a check and a triangle for good points and bad points. And then I will use it when I get on the stage. So it's allowed to bring notes on the stage. So here are here is what it looks like. Clear's methods, good points, suggestions, opening, body, and conclusion. Yeah, opening, okay, and good points, and write down here. Or what you heard, you write down. Or if you think his or her good points can improve, you put in the part of suggestions, right? So this is Clear's method. I can make it, actually, I confess. I'm pretty lazy, and my way is concise. My way is concisely. Actually, sometimes I will try not to bring notes on stage, and I will tell you why, and tell my method. I always remember points. Then, as I remember my points, then it's easy for me to extend and stay on the stage. Okay, so here is 这个图片应该还清楚吗？ Before the speech, during the speech, and after the speech. Actually, I will tell you later. Let's go back to my slide. Okay, finally, it's our main part. In complete evaluation, we have opening, body, and conclusion. Opening is try to make it short and approximately less than 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, it's your first impression of the speech. Review a small part that touched you the most, or briefing of the content. Maybe you can even apply the jokes in the speech into your evaluation. As for my way, I always like to come up with some innovative way to open my evaluation. And for example, today I saw a speaker act like a salesman. Act like a salesman. Then in my opening, I act like a salesman too. I will act like a salesman too. And then I will act like a salesman and then say, yes, this is one of his good points. And then I modified I modified as a salesman too. So that's why I modified as a salesman, because it's a good point. Yeah, I made it as my opening. Can you get my points? Yeah, I made it as my opening. So in my way, I like to use some innovative way to open an evaluation. Or I remembered one time, a speaker's topic is about love. And then I say, in my opening, I say, when I saw her and listened to her speech, it just feels like a kiss on my cheek. It was a little bit romantic. Okay, and don't make it too long. Yeah, don't make it too long. Approximately just 30 seconds to 1 minute. Yes, or you can just brief in the contents. Today, she told us to wake up every morning. Wake up early every morning. Yes, oh, I was so embarrassed because I always sleep until noon. Okay, so then she encouraged me, etc. For as an example, this is another example. I took it from Claire's evaluation, Claire's SGD. Upon seeing the title, "Freedom Isn't Free," I start to wonder what this means. Why isn't freedom free? It sounds mysterious and therefore made me want to hear more. And finally, Sammy, being an elegant and confident speaker, gave us an inspiring speech, told us that freedom is about blah 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 blah, etc. Okay, it's opening. And then for body is the main part of our speech, and it includes a good part and bad parts. In my opinion, maybe you told the speaker 5 to 6 points is maximum. 5 to 6 points, maybe 3 good points or 1 to 2 bad points. Well, in some occasion, maybe you can come up with that. You can come up with 3 good points. 1 or 2 is okay, and you have to try to tell them more. Okay, so as a body, for example, just like people, a man has his appearance and his I call it inner characterize. 人有他的外表跟内在，怎么说呢？人有他外表跟内在。As a speech has speech skills and speech content, right? Speech skills. What is speech skills? For example, from eye to toes. From eye to toes. First, did he make an eye contact? And then what his facial expression looks like? And then, did he make any interactions? Hey, good morning, Molly. Good morning. Good morning, Maggie. Did he make interactions? Okay, and then body language. From eye to toe, body language. Okay, did he wave his hands, or some people will hold microphones like this? Yeah, so this should be an improvement part in an evaluation. Did he make body gestures? Or what is his movements? Did he walk on the stage? Did he walk to here? Or did he only stand behind the podium? Is that good to stand behind the podium? Excellent. It can be good or bad. Yeah, staying behind the podium is not bad only. It can also be good. Okay, so, and maybe the use of microphone is also important too. Okay, and then from eye to toe, okay, and his vocal variety is also a very important part in his speech. Vocal variety. Maybe his voice is too flat. Vocal variety includes pace and tone of voice. Tone of voice, for example, high tone, Good morning, welcome, or loud tone. I feel embarrassed. Or pace, too fast, or steady, or too slow. Yeah, it depends on the speech, the style of the speech. And then emotion. Yeah, did he put his emotion in the speech, or he speak like and and what and what and robot, right? And speak like a computer. Absolutely, that's not proper. Okay, vocal variety and then visual aids. Maybe he used some props. Okay, use some props. Or do you like his slide design? Do you think his slide is beautiful? Did you make slide today? No.
You mean your slides?
Did you make your slide today for the speech? No. Okay. Did you prepare any props today?
Yeah, of course, the handouts.
Okay, handout. Yeah, it can be part of the props. Okay, so speech skills is just like an appearance of a human from eye to toe. So when you are going to evaluate something, just memorize these points. Yeah, and think about which part he or she can improve, or he or she did very well. And then 内在 speech content. Speech content, for example, speech content is just a content of a movie, right? What's your favorite part of the movie? Or what's the funnest part of the movie? So a speech. So is there a core value? Did you agree with that core value? Did you learn something from the core value? Yeah. Or do you like its structure? Is it well organized and easy to follow? Yeah. Other special methods like comparison, metaphors, or self-mocking, etc. Yeah, you can try write it down. Okay. Taking notes is also an important part. But don't worry, I will also put these slides on the blog, maybe. Okay, yeah. It's just like watching a movie. So I will skip this page. Oh, wait a moment. Here is, I will read a paragraph, for example. This is a professional speech and Howard is confident and steady, therefore being professional. What's intriguing is that he also adds lots of humor into it. It's certainly Howardish. Howard divides his speech into 3 parts: the introduction, the turning point, and finally the explanation. This is a strongly organized speech, and he leads the audience into the steps clearly. Okay, it means that it's easy to follow. Okay, this is just an example of the body part. Speech skills, speech content, and then maybe for example we usually talk about 2 to 3 points, and when you see the green board, it means you have already speech for 2 minutes, and it's the sign tell you now you have to talk about some improvement part, some suggestions. Can you get my point? First is the opening. It took you about 30 seconds, and then you tell good parts, maybe good parts for 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds. And when you see the green board, it means that you have already speech for 2 minutes. Then it means it's absolutely the time. Now you have to talk about the improvement part, right? So maybe you see the green board, you tell some improvement part for 1 minute, and then you see the yellow board, and then you see a red board. Oh my God, red board. It means it has already 3 minutes. It tells you to make a short conclusion. So 3 minutes to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's time to tell you, make a brief conclusion. So next, conclusion is kiss. Have you heard the keys method?
Yes.
Yeah, keys. In the opening part, okay, you make a short opening, and then you tell the good point. We call it keys. And then is suggestions, kick. And then in conclusion, we kiss again. Well, since in my opinion, conclusion is just clear and precise. Maybe 1 to 2 sentences is enough. 1 to 2 sentences is enough. It just used to encourage the speaker. And be aware of the time limit. Be aware of the time limit. When you see the red board, it means it's 3 minutes already. And you just stop your suggestions and give him your conclusion. For example, the mostly common conclusion is, your speech is really inspiring and you did a really good job and I look forward to your next speech. That's the most common heard conclusion. We look for your next speech and we are very excited. We expected that you will make a big progress in your next speech. That's the most easily and common heard part of a conclusion. So yeah, 2 minutes, green board, 3 minutes, yellow board, 3 minutes, red board, it tells you to make a conclusion. Some don'ts, here's some don'ts, some notification for you to make during the whole part. Don't tell the whole speech again. Don't repeat the content of the speech in detail. No, that's not your job. Your job is to summarize the speech. Try to practice to tell us the skeleton of the speech, or we call it what is the hint? Just use 1 sentence to talk about the main point of this speech. And don't use harsh language. Since you are not God, you can tell them, you should blah 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 blah. Try to avoid some word like you should or you had better. No. Don't use too harsh language, because it's an art of evaluation. And evaluation is an art, a kind of art. If you want to tell if you think some point may be too embarrassed, tell him or her after the speech or during the intermission time, right? Yeah, don't use too harsh language. Don't use say this is terrible. No, that is absolutely not. Don't tell the audience it's terrible. You should tell us it has a great space to improve. Yeah, unless terrible. Do not flatter. What is flatter? 拍马屁. Do not 拍马屁. Maybe that means don't make it too exaggerated. Okay, here's just some don'ts that remind you. So again, these guidelines are applicable in many areas of your life, right? And finally, I will make a conclusion. Speech objective. What you thought was good in life, what you think would improve the speech, and end with a positive conclusion. A good evaluation is a win-win situation. Win-win situation. Look, win-win situation. Okay. Don't tell Jessica.
It's in the video.
Okay, don't put it on the YouTube. Or cut it. And we will take a... Okay, are you ready? Or should we take a 5-minute break? Okay, we will take a 5-minute break to 11 o'clock. And then we will have Anson and Peggy for us to do a keynote speech today.
Yeah.
Thank you.